It's over wireless.
Like,
Yeah.
what kind of wired? Like the kind that you plug into the system or the controller?
The system.
Oh, the system?
Honestly, because like, the one that, for other reasons, I find the ones that plug into the controller kind of clunky.
I've honestly never plugged it into the system. The last one I had that plugged into the system directly was my 360 controller.
The only one I
Headset,
had that was plugged into the system was the Beach headphones for the PS3.
Turtle Beach.
Yeah.
God, I would use. Honestly, I stopped using those because they would break every 3 months.
Oh no, the one I had, it broke. So you know how they had the 3 plugs, the yellow, red, and
Oh, mine. I don't think mine used those though.
well, when I used mine, one of the cords got chewed by a mouse.
Jesus Christ. Seems like you need a little exterminator.
But that was when I lived close to the prison.
Oh, that explains a lot. You know, that's like they go from the sewers in the prison, to your sewers and just come right up.
I hope this
Again,
is the same world.
Generally, the prison is not the cleanest place.
Well, the place where I lived, like close to it, it was clean. But the only problem was that we had a crazy cat lady that would feed the cats, and it was like hundreds of cats every night.
Jesus. Funnily enough, my mom's, I wish, the department of the transportation department that she works for is right next to the prison. Like, well, but right now she works from home, at least for now, and for the foreseeable future. But when she goes back to the workplace, the prison is right next door, across the street. We got a tall ass barbed wire fence with chain links, walls. By far the biggest chain link fence I've ever seen, especially with barbed wire on it.
Oh, fucking hate this.
What are you referring to?
The questionnaire for the freaking caseworker. Like I said, it's 10 pages. It's front and back.
Good grief.
Because now,
Honestly,
like, I'm done with my section. And they're like, any other dependent children. So, of course, now I have to write down Damien's name. And it's like, are you married? Like, yes. Well, fucking shit. Now my ex might find out this information. I'm gonna have to call a friend of court and see if they even give him this information at all.
You might want to call before you finish it, Jess. Or send it, whatever.
Yeah, before I send it, I'm gonna finish it.
God. Honestly, no matter how fast the method I would use, there is no one fast enough to kill him. Honestly, that's no way to treat a lady. Especially these days, when that's no longer societally acceptable.
How was
But even then, it was terrible.
Jedi Survival?
Honestly, I'm not really interested right now. The main reason I hate Zamasu is because he's a narcissist. And again, just I hate narcissists in general. And there's the self-entitled twats. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that he tried claiming self-defense. That's the more surprising part.
Honestly, dude, is dumb as a brick.
Well,
No.
You have to think. point, right? The police officer comes into the apartment after I open the door after being told not to do that, right? And the first thing that officer sees is me standing there, shaking, crying with a child behind my back, him sitting on a couch, pissed off and glaring at me.
Sounds like childish behavior to just be sitting there like that.
Like,
Even
you know,
if you...
like, how's...
Yeah, it's... Oh. No, but honestly... Jeez. Honestly, there's a lot of people I want dead, but can't do anything about it myself.
I want to see how many books I have.
It'd just be so much easier if I could just snap my fingers, they'll all be gone.
Like Thanos?
Yes.
Yeah, but only specific people, because he did so indiscriminately. But the only caveat being half of the population. Otherwise, it was totally random.
I think the reason why he did it, like I know,
You know,
everyone says he's a bad guy, but I think he did it because he knew about the what's that one
Overpopulation.
giant from the Internals? What's that big giant person?
Oh, no, it was not because of ego. It's just because he thought that everybody in the universe needed to have their population cut in half for them to be for their survival, because resources are finite, and that if if it gives the population half, there's more to go around.
Oh no, I'm not talking about ego. I'm talking about they look like giant aliens, but they're
Celestials.
So yeah, that
They had nothing to do with Thanos doing what he did.
There was one where it was coming off Earth, and they froze it.
Dude, that was the past. In fact, come to think of it, now that reminds me, in fact, the Celestials were responsible for the creation of mutants on Earth in the first place, as well as the Eternals and their subspecies, the Deviants.
I didn't know Miss Marvel was
She's half Kree, I think.
Mutant, because on the episode, the very last one, her friend basically said she was half mutant.
Well, she was wrong. Because Miss Marvel got her powers originally in the original comic from basically a machine meant to give the Kree race superpowers, but she got caught in the machine while their boyfriend Marvel was in there with her. So it exploded, but she got hurt, but got superpowers because of it. And in another comic later on, turns out her mom was a Kree all along, without her even knowing. One of the things that's really cool about her is that she could go on without eating or drinking for days.
Are you sure you're talking about, like, Miss Marvel, not Captain
Marvel?
The
same. But Carol Danvers was started out as Miss Marvel, but when the original Captain Marvel died, she took over.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Muslim girl. I forgot her name.
Oh, she's not. Oh, that one. No.
Yes,
Kamala Khan. What about her again?
Her friend on the episode said that she was part mutant.
Yeah, she is.
And I didn't even know that. I thought she got her powers from the...
And she's a very big fan of Carol Danvers, so...
I thought when she got her powers, I thought it was from the bracelet.
Man, honestly, I think the bracelet just awakened them. Because, like, everyone mutants has a different trigger for what their power is going to manifest. Sometimes it's just a matter of waiting and seeing, and they just pop up randomly. Like, one night, Kitty Pryde, also known as Shadowcat, was just lying in bed. Next thing you know, she's phasing through her house's floors, ending up in the basement.
She had a nightmare.
Yeah, I think it was the X-Men Evolution. Then, like, I think somewhere like in his childhood, Charles Xavier's powers woke up. That's what he meant. At least in the live-action one, like he met Mystique. also known as Raven. Yeah, it's all kinds of complicated. You know, then there's the one where like Magneto teams up with the Apocalypse, but he's way more broken than the comics. In fact, even Thanos wet his robes.
Hey, Chris.
Ye-
I'm surprised they haven't commented on how nerdy Damien's name is.
Honestly,
it's
Damian
never-
Wayne. So
I mean,
What?
to be fair, you gotta think it's
the
not
Batman's
obvious.
Batman's biological son is named Damian Wayne.
Todd, chill for a second. Chris, what'd you say?
No, I was just trying to say it's not completely obvious at first.
This is true.
Because I've had people that I've met over the years that named Damian too. So
The thing I don't really understand is how are they going to, like, for Deadpool 3? Oh,
I
like,
don't know.
what's the story about that one? Like, I
No,
thought
no, but I
what's
can't
name
wait for it.
died.
The easy answer is yes. Just don't question it. Just it's Deadpool. Just don't question.
the guy's totally random at times. Yeah, even sports. Even the the guy that Taskmaster couldn't predict him just because he's so random.
Do you want to know what Damien's middle name is?
Mm-hmm.
Lee.
Damn. You at least. Why does that sound familiar?
Is that like
Like
the middle name of Chung Lee from?
I was
Oh,
thinking
fuck.
David Lee Scott, but
Well, there's another video game one.
Because his name is very nerdy. Little Damien here. His name is very nerdy.
well, in ancient
If-
Greek it means tamer.
If he's Damian Wayne, then you could get him like a bat cave, and then like
To be fair, that was actually partially why we named his first name is Damien, because of we're nerds and Batman. Okay, so here. Okay, so Chris has a different like inspiration of sorts for the middle name.
Hmm.
My inspiration for like his name in general is comic books. So we got Batman with the Damien. We got Lee.
Bruce Lee.
No. Not DC. Think Marvel.
Bruce Lee is a real person.
Oh, we're talking about the comics, so.
Okay.
Think about it. Marvel.
uh
Should I give another hint?
yeah, can you give me like a hint like a
Associar.
Oh my god. Starting.
it sounds
I
familiar.
am disappointed.
Stan
in you
Lee?
guys. Yes.
There you go.
So fucking disappointed in you guys.
I thought it seemed a little bit too obvious. That's what I was.
I was thinking of it, just couldn't think if Stanley was Marvel or DC.
Well, he did write many of the comics, so.
Yeah, he was the creator of Marvel.
Heck, when he first joined Marvel, it's like he made this one comic where he had the Bat villain looked like his old partner from DC.
Is it true that the Invincible? I don't know if you've seen those. Is part of Marvel? Because there
No.
was a comic where.
No, that's from Image Comics.
You know, Big Hero 6 is part of Marvel.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I never
'cause
recently found that out myself.
the very end where not the very end, but like beginning where his brother dies. You can see Tony Stark.
Well, no, actually, in the end, they have like an after credits scene, and it's literally the one dude is like trying to get in touch with his dad, and his dad is Stan Lee. And it's like
Yeah, dude, that's nuts.
And
Stan
then
Lee made a
on-
cameo, and I love it.
And then
Honestly,
on the,
I know Stanley has a daughter, but does he have any other kids?
I don't know, but Panda was trying to say something.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say on the first Iron Man, you know how he had different AI or the like program things, the USB things. One of them said, what's his brother's name on Big Hero 6?
I don't remember.
I haven't seen that movie in ages.
It's a good
Well,
movie. You should watch it again.
Iron Man had the name from Big Hero 6, and they were thinking about when he died that he's going to basically make an AI form of Tony Stark.
I don't funnily enough, like Jarvis in the movies is actually based off a guy that worked for his dad, who basically is a butler. So yeah, that's why they calls him Jarvis, because you're an adept or someone who was dear to him in his past. And one of Batman's most disturbing villains is named Jarvis Titch, also known as the Mad Hatter. Oh, that guy just makes my skin crawl. Like, he's way too obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. It's to the point of becoming a pedophile in some instances. Oh god, that just... there are not enough bullets in the world to kill him fast enough. Plus he has a really penchant for mind control, too. In fact, one of the recent animated movies, his head exploded because Alfred shot his partner and sent him into the machinery, making it overload, and eventually made Jarvis Titch's head explode. Like, completely. So... like, damn.
I don't know if this theory is true, but I heard that Alfred basically helped make Joker and all of that because Batman was going insane.
Oh, like he pretended, dressed up as Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. That's a different comic I haven't read yet, but that was just a weird one.
There's a couple of like offshoots in the multiverse type thing, where like Joker is actually Bruce's mom, and it's Bruce who actually died, so Batman's actually
because Flash wanted to go back and save his birth mother, but because save his dad from going to jail for the crime when he didn't do anything wrong. But because he did that, instead of Bruce's parents dying in that alley, Bruce died instead. His mom couldn't handle the pain, so it drove her insane. While his dad became a very ruthless form of Batman, with all pistols and shit.
And Chris gets surprised about me knowing some sort of.
Well, honestly. Dude, it was ruthless motherfucker.
Oh, we watched. What was the one that we watched, Chris?
What?
The Batman, but the Victorian with like the.
Oh, Gotham by Gaslight.
It was great.
Oh yeah, like Richard Gordon was one messed up son of a bitch in that one. He was Jack the Ripper the whole time.
Yeah, and I want to see the new one too.
Oof.
The new Batman?
Like, the new one takes place in, like, the 1920s, if I remember right.
Hell, the original Batman, in general, just started in the 40s, so...
The one I want to see is on the new Flash movie.
I could honestly give a shit less about it.
Yeah, especially with, to bring that lunatic back as the Flash.
But also, they brought, what's his name, the first Batman, or not the first one, but the...
It was Michael Keaton, if I remember right.
Yeah, like Tim Burton's was not an accurate representation of his character, but still entertaining.
There's a lot of people that think that movie should have gotten canceled.
Oh, and
since
we're talking about canceling movies, I heard that they might bring back Amber Heard for
oh God,
Aquaman.
No! Someone put a bullet in her head.
Well, you're not far off, Todd, actually. From what I've read, A, she's moved to Spain, and supposedly that move is permanent. And B, apparently she may have quit Hollywood. So, I mean, it's a start at least.
Oh, I swear, that woman is off her rocker and just a backstabbing cunt.
And she's weird, too.
But, yeah. Ugh. She has way too many screws loose.
I'm trying to figure out... Oh, yeah, I need to go to the end portal, and I'm trying to find it.
I think they have found someone, but I don't remember what her name was, but... In fact, to go back to some of the older movies, I'm pretty sure, like, edit out Amber Heard and put that chick in her place. But
So, it'd be funny if they got Johnny Depp's daughter to play. Because have you seen his daughter?
I don't know what she looks like, but
Wait, I didn't know he had a daughter. I thought he had
Oh, yeah,
a
he has
like a
couple
son.
kids.
in fact, I'm pretty sure when she faked being abused, they were there.
He has a couple of children.
Yeah, at least 2 of them, at least. So, wouldn't be surprised if he had one from his past he didn't know about.
Who is listening to Jose Cuervo?
Who's that?
Who is listening to Jose Cuervo?
I don't know who that is.
My dad and.
When I think when I heard the name Corvo, I think the guy from what was it that?
Todd.
Sorry.
No, I'm just listening. I was like, Panda, is that on your end?
Yeah, that's my stepmom and dad listening to that.
Probably could turn it volume down a bit.
No, I'm fine with it. I like Jose Cuervo.
I just think of the guy from Dishonored, and I heard the name Corvo. Yeah, the guy who gets framed for his lover's murder, who basically had a child together.
I'm trying to figure out how I can find the boss for what's his name?
Boss.
The on Minecraft, the one where you basically have to be quiet, and if you don't,
Where are you at currently?
You mean the warden?
well, I'm on ground, but I'm trying to find like an area where I can
like the Ender Dragon or what?
Oh,
no. Not the Ender Dragon. It's a newer boss.
Oh, that's honestly, I have no idea of that.
The guard, guard something.
Sorry,
Oh,
Panda, I'm just enjoying the background music because I'm like, it's Tennessee whiskey now.
That reminds me of a song I heard. It's like it's a little, it's an old song, but it's got a little bit of rock. I think it's an old '50s song, but that whiskey. One of the lines just goes along the lines of whiskey and wine.
Hey, don't go mine.
Hey, Cornholio.
What the hell?
We're all just chilling.
Yep, just chilling.
Here. That. The picture I just sent is Lily Rose Depp. She's cute. She's 23. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Storm. I decided I finally settled on. So I was playing through with Mario, right? I got the story beat, but B, I finally decided on who to make for his like permanent mentor. Decided to go with Bardock for him. I've also got most of the partner customization mentors unlocked, but I'm missing 2. I know who they are, but they won't pop up for some reason. It's Gohan and Videl. Like, I know where they're at. It's in the courtyard right outside the Patroller Academy, but I can't get them to pop up for some reason. I don't know if maybe there's like a quest I'm missing or like a person I haven't talked to or what. That would be appreciated because I've had shit luck trying to look it up.
As far as Johnny Depp's son, Jack, there's not too many recent pictures of him, if any. I can't find anything on him.
I will go ahead and give you the heads up, by the way, Storm. If it mentions any of the advancement tests, I've already done all of them. Hey, Bulma. Hmm. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm finished, so I'm like got that maxed out. I'm at super. That chunk.
Chris, can you hear background music? I'm trying to figure out which song this is now. This is becoming a me trying to guess the song at this point.
I've also got music from Dragon Ball, so it's hard to tell at the moment.
Oh, what is it? I know it is. Like, damn it.
Noise.
School's out for summer. That's one of the only thing I really know by him, so.
Noise. Yeah.
And you get water, H2O. Hey, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I don't
Yeah,
want
I
to waste
got
all
like
my
a
stuff.
bucket
It's
list of
too much.
bands I'd love to see. Yeah.
What's,
I can say.
this is gonna be a stupid question, but what's Skillet? Oh.
I'm also in a dilemma at the moment because of this year's Louder Than Life. If I get a chance to go this year, I could have the opportunity to be able to cross Green Day off my bucket list. I hate you. Oh, fuck you.
Don't do that. That sounds awkward.
Sheesh. Honestly, they're my favorite music from Ruby, hands down. You know?
Yep.
I didn't know they were related. Uh... Wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
I believe so.
I need to run for Red Blues Blue one of these days. I think I remember there's like I think that's like this one guy, one of these two red guys in the red Halo armor. It's like they're messing with a dead body. Then like some Covenant just kills the son, and like the dad comes after him in a blind rage, saying "Son of a bitch."
Who cares? It's still great.
Sheesh, I was 8 years old.
I was just born.
13, I would think.
Chris, I'm surrounded by children.
Why?
Yeah, cause you're a mother.
No, you guys were talking about like, 03, how old you were, and I'm like,
Well, I'm good. I'm in my late 20s now, so.
Next year, I'm gonna turn 21.
oh.
Wow, you are young, my boy.
Yeah,
Are you okay? It's official. You're the new Jonah. Well, I mean, it's just like the as the baby of the group. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So how's not being corrupted by life?
Hmm?
Because
You're just
life
a-
can
You're just
see
a
some
little
fucked up
baby.
shit.
How is not being corrupted by life been? Shh.
Over here, you have to be 18. 18
Life,
over here.
Finds a way.
It's 16.
I swear, it's the lack of inconsistency driving me crazy.
But still, no. He's still quite young and honest. He hasn't been corrupted by life, and how disappointing it's been.
Oh, Yeah, I got credit at 10 because
No,
my brother
no,
showed
no.
me porn that his Reddit showed him.
We're not talking about that.
So yeah.
Don't show him any more.
How is it like being like very new to being an adult?
I don't know. We have the good technology cars. We don't have to use our feet.
Well, don't have to constantly
Bringing up a
shift.
cell phone. Like, I'm sorry, but like I grew up with like not cell phone and like had to go outside.
Yeah.
What's outside? I'm joking.
It was. I think it was like my second year of high school before I actually got full on cell phone.
Oh,
I think
I got my cell phone
I think I got
when-
mine like 7th grade. I think. is
I
when
got
my
mine when
first
I
one.
was in I think 4th grade.
Or 8th grade. One of those.
I got my first phone and it was a touchscreen.
Wow. Do you know the terror?
I think my first one I had was some of the older Nokias.
Do you know the terror and the horror?
Dude. Oh,
Yeah.
good God.
Do you know the horror? And
This is trying to say something. Can you give her a
Oh, I
second?
had to do that for a long while. Ugh, not
Bitches,
fun.
shut up! God damn, I've had to repeat what I was saying like 4 different times and get a little bit tired of it.
No shit.
Well, at least I advocate for myself. Thank you very much. Sam was trying.
Anyway.
Do you know the horror and the terror that is dialogue? That
Oh,
sound.
God.
The sound!
Yeah, the freaking beeping. Ugh.
The shit of nightmares.
I've heard that noise when I was growing up, and it was not fun.
The static. It's like some Vietnam flashbacks right there. Vietnam flashbacks. Don't be doing that to me. I'm still hormonal. Yeah, no, I am much older than all of you.
5 years.
I joke around
How old are you?
when I say this, but for the older ones and all of that, I have a question for y'all. When y'all drove, did y'all have to use like y'all's feet? And did y'all have like a pet dinosaur?
What the hell?
No.
Dinosaurs are extinct.
If I could take a stick shift and probably shove it up your ass.
Hell, I'm taking an iron rod up his ass.
Aggressive. He's a little babino, though. Are you a little babino?
Come to think of it, I'm first to superheat the rod, then shove it up your ass.
Do note that you are at least 10 years younger than me. I will refer to you as a babino, which is Italian for baby. Little babino.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay.
Saucery, hands down. Oh, it was because there was more options. Okay. Oh, that was a close second.
Oh. Like, I was so zeroed in on Saucery until you mentioned Shin, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Honestly, she really improved in the years since the. I think it's like they're in their 30s by then, right? Like, wow, in the 15 years, they really improved. Not to be surprised though. So I was surprised to find that Sasuke and Naruto were still genin. Then I should have expected it anyway, so. Right?
I don't have a brain.
What do we do?
I've still gotten carded before.
Hmm?
I still get carded. But
Right.
well, you guys for the most part know how old I am, but apparently I don't look how old I am.
Yeah, I don't look how old I am either.
Apparently Chris's sister thought when she met me that I was like 25.
People
Ooh.
think
Around
I'm
there?
like older than what I look like.
Occasionally, I still get mistaken for being in high school.
Oh my, dude, you look like a high schooler.
Yeah, I don't think I
I don't care. I'm
can.
gonna work with it for now.
I mean, your hair was a lot shorter than I thought it was. And also, I didn't expect it to be curly either. I was under the impression you had some kind of straight hair at least, but
Nope.
I straightened it once. That was terrifying.
honestly,
That was terrifying.
honestly, you kind of remind me of my best friend from high school. You look a lot like him.
It reminded me of like the punk guys in like high school, like the eyeliner. Oh yeah, no. When I straightened his hair, that's what it looked like those punk goth kids.
Which high school are you referring to? Oh, Columbine.
But like
Those
the
are
Green
god awful
Day-
hairstyles, I swear. I had like
The
this
Green
girl
Day,
in
the
my middle
skaters.
school who was a punk, but okay, chill.
with
Our-
the Green Day and the skaters with the hair flipped and like the black jeans with holes in it.
Good grief.
Are
Couldn't tell
punk
what friend group was mine.
Ramones,
same thing
anyone?
as goth and emo people, or no?
Yeah.
Honestly,
They
when I
were
hear
my
punk, I
friends.
think of the Ramones.
What?
You know, mixed great. I think it was like Ace of Spades. You know. Honestly, I look worse, to be honest. Honestly, for the most longest time, I was in all black clothes all the time. So much so my dad would mock me, calling me Johnny Cash. Honestly, probably one of the only country singers I genuinely like. I'm like, the dude that still haunts his house that he died in Louisiana. Like, all his possessions are exactly where he left them. It's like, that's the craziest thing.
No. Tell me I didn't know that.
What?
That's pathetic. I died.
Honestly, I hope you didn't lose any progress, at least not too much anyway.
There you go, Storm.
I hope I didn't.
That was with college days when I straightened my hair and wore black eyeliner.
Mm.
And I weighed 140 pounds.
Mm.
Wow.
Storm,
Burn!
Storm, you had perfect timing with that. Holy shit.
That made things weird.
No, because of my game right now, you have perfect timing. Like, you timed that right after I quite literally just perfected and wiped the floor with Frieza.
I swear, it's like every now and then one of us will go, have the I'll say something at the right time. It's just too perfect.
So that you guys can all be confused and startled as well. Confused and startled.
This is like you're so flabbergasted. You don't have any time to think. It's like I know that feeling. It's like you're so taken aback. It's just that you don't have any time to think.
I sent what I sent you. PlayStation. I want everyone to be confused.
Bro.
Hey Chris, they think your wife is hot.
Oh, God. They ain't touching, so I don't care.
No, I dropped. Let's see, that was college. I dropped about like 30 pounds, so I weighed around 170.
Mhm.
No, so 140 from 170.
Forgot you went to college.
Yeah, I've gone to different colleges, multiple different colleges.
Sheesh. It's expensive as hell, though.
It was.
Especially nowadays, it would be.
Hence why I'm no longer in college.
Don't blame you in the slightest.
Oh yeah. Gotten all the scholarships, man. Let's see. You could have just gotten general education to use those credits. Fair.
You remember the Charlie Sheen movie where it's called like Major League?
Yes.
Basically, they're playing. He actually is a player for the Indians. Back. Back when before they changed their name. Yeah, because it's like for some people were crying that their name, they calling themselves the Cleveland Indians was racist somehow.
Huh.
It's just like, dude, it's like no.
I'm the blonde in this picture I just sent.
I used to be a full-on blonde, but not nowadays.
Oh, I've bleached my hair. I don't recommend doing that. There's a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, I've seen it in The Outsiders. That movie was dark. I had to watch it in high school. It's like it was just like I was taken aback by how dark it was.
Poor Damien doesn't stand a chance. My hair is curly, so is Chris's. Like, this poor child stands no chance.
Unless, of course, you get pulls a win out of the hat where you get the recessive genes.
Yeah.
Storm strips are getting getting leaner or not?
When did you get a PS5, by the way?
He's had it for a bit.
It's like damn, lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I had mine since when 2023 came around.
I just don't have to cash for that right now. Yeah. Yeah.
It's better
but-
getting it at GameStop than Best Buy or like Amazon, because it's like 700 to 800.
Except, and then there's those assholes that buy them and resell them for ridiculous prices.
Storm. You probably wouldn't be too surprised when I said that I went to a college where there's mostly guys. Like, for every, 7 guy, the guy-to-girl ratio is 7 to 1. I didn't touch any doors, and none of the doors were automatic. They just opened.
Haunted.
Yeah, a lot of guys opened the doors. Couple of chicks.
It's just common courtesy, really. I mean, in general, it's just the right thing to do. Period. Especially someone who's has a cane or something. The feminists going crazy.
Yeah, they're a little bit too psycho.
Deliberately misinterpret it as sexism when it's not.
They're psycho.
I attribute it
Delusional.
to Like, oh look, a female. I'm going to open the door. Maybe she will notice me.
Yeah, that's their logic, but not everybody thinks that way. Seriously. Ugh, those women drive me nuts.
Only have enough blood to work one head at a time.
Hell, it's like either they need to go to the insane asylum or they need to get therapy.
And you get some insane fear.
One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Fucking Christ.
You know that the revolving doors that you find in some hotels, those are actually better for keeping the temperature in the building where it needs to be, because the ones when you slide open, you just open them, and let too much air escapes. It's hard to keep it either air conditioned or heated up. But when you're revolving doors, it keeps less air escapes.
Fucking hell, that was the goddamn problem. I figured it out, Storm. So with Gohan and Videl, it was doing all the great Saiyaman quests and stuff at Hercule's place. Satan.
I call him Mark, but his real name, Mark.
I just love it when he gets crowds chanting, because all you hear is Satan, Satan, Satan.
Do they know what's going on with his name? And then something turns back to them. Hail Satan! It's like, damn.
It's like, yeah, they do.
So, as far as little Damien is... Oh no, it's fine. Yeah.
If the farmer from the very first episode is anything to go by, he's at least 8 times as stronger than him, at least. I thought those were buses. Well, yeah, like all those tour buses that you'd find built in. 3 of them by himself. Three phone books in half. Then like 20 of those bricks in front of cells and chopped in half. So.
You got 19 of them. That's still pretty
Although I do love when he first comes in the abridged version, Cell roasts the shit out of him. Are you homeless? Did you get your start in bum fights? It looks like an extra on a low-budget movie set. But the kind where everybody gets tested. Even the cameraman.
Do you have any relations with others that are other than that one? I have a daughter that's more orphan.
Oh yeah, no, I have straight up opened Pandora's box when it comes to Chris's dad. I still think it's his dad who sent that package earlier today.
Probably.
Oh boy.
So, like, we got more diapers. We're good on newborn diapers. We need to, like, send out memos, like, no more onesies, please. We're good on onesies. We need sleepers and pants.
I hope that Pandora's box works out for you as well as it did for Pandora in that legend. You know, because it actually had good things coming out in the original version.
I know, but, like, I'm just referring to the fact that it's like, you don't know how much stuff that his dad has sent us.
Okay. I've seen a very, exaggerated version of that with the whole Simpsons episode, like Apu and his wife had, 8 kids or something.
His dad has sent us 6 different boxes.
Jesus Christ.
Mostly, like, baby clothes. And there's some blankets, and there's some receiving blankets, and there's, towels, there's diapers, there's...
Dude, you're way overcompensating, bro.
One of them was really cute. It was a Mario-themed whole entire, onesie set that has, 0 to 3 in it.
Ugh. Hello, dying. I'm Dad. It's like one of those. It's like his kid comes up to him with a knife in his chest, and he keeps trying to call him an ambulance. Ask him to tell his dad to call an ambulance, but his dad just keeps making dad jokes the whole time. And it's like then when he finally keels over, he's like, "The curse has been lifted." He loses his mustache and his tie. And the curse has been lifted. It's like condemned to only make dad jokes. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's dark. Anyway.
Yep.
A little warm in here. Leave me alone, I am bushed. I swear at this point, Yamcha's just turned into a coward completely. Like instead of standing up to be chosen for the tournament of power, he just cowers behind a pillar at Bulma's house.
Kind of a
Oh, that's terrible. Someone should need to be fired.
In the database.
The dad jokes are only bad when they become apparent.
Wait, what? Run them at me again?
When they're apparent.
Right? Dad, base. Come on.
Appearance.
I don't know if this is the cringy one, but when I went to the doctor, I asked for a doctor, and they gave me a Dr. Pepper.
That's another joke I heard recently. Your mom was so stupid, she made an appointment with Dr. Pepper.
So,
But you get the idea. It's like just bad jokes in general.
Chris's sister found this onesie. You guys didn't even see it, so we're going to just go with it.
Yeah, this.
She's like, I feel like I need to get it for Chris. Speaking of which, Chris, can you come here and watch him so I can use the restroom?
No, it's like proof that I am the father, or if I'm not a virgin or whatever. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was like it's like God. That was actually hilarious. I was going back to the whole conversation while they're standing on Master Roshi's island. It's like, unlike Vegeta, you can't prove it. It's like, cause, you know, like, because previously it just said like. Mm-hmm. Damn. That's terrible and funny.
Since we're looking at dad jokes, I'm gonna look at a dad joke too. Dad jokes. Oh, I have a dad joke.
That's terrible.
What did the one wall say to the other? I'll meet you at the corner.
Oh, that's funny.
Where do polar bears keep their money? Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank.
I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something.
I do not like the fact. I do not like elevators. I'm going to take steps to avoid them.
Well, there's a problem with what you said, Sam, though.
Why?
You gotta at least trust elevators sometimes. They do have their high and low points.
Wait, the kid who plays on Jedi, is he the one who's off of Shameless too?
I ordered a chicken and an egg on mine. I'll let you know.
Since you mentioned the Jedi game, what's the first what's his name? That was the first Jedi.
Bert.
Yeah, I know.
He's older.
The heads,
And he's kind of got a very thin goatee or whatever.
He was on the Mandalorian where they made him younger. Oh, Mark, the person who played Luke Skywalker, there was a video of him saying he was kind of jealous because they gave, what's his name, 2 lightsabers, and him 1.
Oh, I hate that show. Oh, gee.
Well, yeah. Was... Could they use him for the new Batman movie that's coming out, the second one? Because I heard that they were might gonna use him or the person that played one of the Eternals on Marvel.
Well, yeah, because that was the thing.
And then there was the one that played the Joker under the Red Hood.
Well, I mean, there was also several instances where Mark has even said, like, they'll be asking him if he wants to do whatever, and one of the first things he'll ask is Kevin doing Batman? And if they say yes, then it's almost an immediate yes for him.
They were close, I imagine.
Oh yeah, they were.
I was awfully shocked when he suddenly passed away.
Yeah. That hurt. Hey, Jess. I think somebody's waking up.
Johnny boy.
On the first Star Wars, when did you meet the robot?
It was you.
Mm. Mm. Hello? Didn't realize those scrap piles were still running. Oh, they always have been.